Hey guys, Sean from Invest to Live here. And wow, I'm just coming to say thank you to everybody. As of this morning, I woke up and broke 1,000 subscribers on the channel. That is unbelievable. And really want to say again, thank you so much to those who watch and subscribe and comment and like and all these other great things. I cannot stress how much I appreciate it. Considering really just, a few months ago was probably sitting around like 8 subscribers. So it's really wild to think how fast it's grown. I kind of don't know even what to do. So, I just want to say thank you for that. And I hope it's because the content is at least enjoyable or there's some value in it or you're looking at some key things. And, again, if you're watching this, you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. We would love to keep growing in that direction. And I think probably more telling than anything is really the fact that a lot of people are really looking to find ways to better understand their finances, better understand economies, look at how they manage their risk and grow their portfolios and build that wealth for themselves, their families, their future, their goals, whatever they might be. So really just super appreciative of everyone who's come in and subscribed. I can't believe how fast it happened. And I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing here with no expectations, but just excitement for what came my way today. I thought also a couple of things I might throw out here as well, not my normal channel kind of conversation here, but when I was thinking about why I think this probably has really scaled so fast is, and I think we all hear this all the time, is if you're trying to get a channel off the ground and you're trying to run with it and you're trying to roll with it, I think it's really important to find a topic or something that you are particularly really interested in, you look forward to talking about, you enjoy talking about, you feel knowledgeable in, you feel like there's some value you can add. And I think that it really helps to have deep engagement with those who interact with you and back and support each other in the network. And I think that for me has been the biggest thing that's really taken place. When I started Invest to Live as its own separate thing, this is going back to about 2012, 2013. But I got on YouTube maybe about a year and a half ago, didn't really know what I was doing, didn't understand how to put the videos together, really, not really anyways. And they sort of just were not great. Not phenomenal, nothing I would write home about. And then what I realized was I just wasn't interacting the right way with other folks who were watching my videos and looking at what they're doing and supporting them. And I think that if you're getting started right now, the best thing you can do to grow really fast is really support the other creators in your network, the people who are in the same niche as you. I really, really think that you can't look at this as some sort of a competition to see who gets higher, faster, or more views or more subscribers or whatever the case is. I think that your goal has to really be to genuinely provide value and ensure that that value is being resonated across as many areas as you can. And the way you do this is you help to make sure that your peers and your friends and the people who are supporting you are getting that from you back. And the more you push and drive their content, the more they're going to appreciate that and help you do yours as well. I think that from a future perspective, one of the things I've really been working on, and I'm not ready to go with this just yet, but just some quick things that I've been doing that I noticed really help me as far as even some of the watch time is I think live streams are really great if you're comfortable doing that and doing it live. I'm sure anyone who watches my videos can probably tell I don't do any editing whatsoever. I hit record and I pretty much get going. I have a general idea of what I want to talk about and the direction I want to go in it. I think it also helps to have a lot of experience in the field that you're speaking on. I got into my very first investment right from the day that I turned 18, many, many years ago. And I've been pretty much in the markets every day since. I watch them, I study them, I understand them from different angles. And so for me to pull that information out, I feel very comfortable doing it. I feel very comfortable in the many different topics at different granularities of scale. I think that's the key is you have to find something that you really enjoy talking about and you can deliver some degree of expertise on or some passion on, even if it's just for education or for entertainment. I think there's a lot of value you can provide, even if it's just different perspectives. So sometimes I see channels that will cross over into things they sort of don't seem to really understand or maybe understand in a practical way. Like I can read off of a website any piece of information you want, but whether I can talk about how I put it into production or into my own portfolio is a different story. And I think that's where you got to find what works for you and the way you want to deploy that out there. Um, and I think the other big thing is one word of advice that I'm going to give to a lot of people out there who are working on growing their channels and just in general getting up and running faster is don't fall into the traps of the like for like, the sub for sub, the follow for follow, whatever these things are called. I know there's like acronyms like F for F or whatever it is. Um, you know, the goal of doing this should never be because you're looking to monetize or make money. In fact, I'm not monetized. And I don't really care about that right now. And I think that if that's the reason you're doing it, people are going to know that you're just trying to pump out stuff as fast as possible to get things on your channel. I think that the longer and deeper you can go into a topic and make it a topic that you want to keep going on, you have longevity, you have the ability to really grow with it. I think that there are an absolute ton of channels that are across a ton of topic areas. But just for some examples of the way that I watch, I like to go and understand as much of the spectrum of opinions that exist out there as possible before I make a move on any particular asset class. Of course, like there's a million channels on stocks, on crypto, on real estate, on early retirement, on financial independence, on economic factors, on different terminology pieces. There's ex-hedge fund managers, there's personalities now. And I think that everyone has a great angle that they can add and a little piece of something they can deliver that maybe you can intake and think about the way you want to talk about it and understand it. But then really even more so is, what do I do now that I have this sort of overall perspective around things that I'm interested in, and how do I take that and try to build some action or actionability around it? So I think the real goal here is you want to continuously be thinking about how you're educating yourself. And maybe the best way to do this via entertainment. I did a video recently on how I look at YouTube search trends to help me understand how different equities or assets are moving, and start to try to get a feel for if it's a leading indicator or if it's lagging, or how I want to interact with that within the way I go to the market. So anyways, I guess my point is, in a nutshell, find something you really like to do, really be helpful to those around you, help them grow, because this is not a place or an ecosystem where there is one winner. Actually, this is sort of a great point, I suppose. I think about this when I'm thinking about how I invest my money as well, is I don't need an aha moment. I don't need to find the one single stock, the one single piece of real estate, the one single crypto asset. There's lots of winners, and you don't have to choose the best winner every time. So the more you can go out and help drive in success within a certain area, whether it's your investing or whether it's starting your own channel, I would just encourage you to really think about how you're supporting those around you, how you interact with them, and how you build more of a community around your go-to-market. So with that said, I am absolutely ecstatic to hit 1K. My kids think I'm like a celebrity, which is really funny too. I know maybe a few more zeros and we'll talk about that. But I just am so pumped. I really appreciate all the love, and I want to share this officially so I can show it to my kids later. I'm going to share my screen here. It always helps when I hit the button the right way. And I want to share this and say, my gosh, like there's the mug of my face on here with a 1K. I really, truly couldn't believe it. I really, truly could not be more thankful. This has been so fun. And, my full-time living, I work consistently in front of folks all the time, always putting it out there, but in a very different environment. And so it's been really fun to do this for myself, both just from a learning perspective and getting a feel for how else things are done and what else is out there. So with that, I just want to say thank you very much for helping me get here. Hopefully we can keep going up from here. I'm going to be doing another live stream tonight for my sneak peek for the week, as I always do. So until the next time, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I could not say it enough again. I'm so pumped to hit that 1,000 mark. So thank you to everyone who watches. Appreciate the support, and please keep on watching. Have a good one. Thank you all.